You should seriously consider becoming a screenwriter. What in the actual
Get him, Scorpion!
Yo, what is going on here? Dreamxeater with another first to 5. This time, switching over to the new era, we got MK1, and we got xh3rl3xx versus xh3rl3xx. So I'm gonna guess his name is pronounced. Not really sure, but that's what you're getting called, so I hope it's accurate. So we're gonna be going Scorpion versus Peacemaker. A couple of movie stars here. John Cena and Scorpion in the new movie just came out. Haven't seen it yet. No spoilers. We'll see what's up with it. Alright, here we go. Ooh, gunshot. That's going to be a trade, though. Nobody getting that first hit, but there it goes over to xh3rl3xx. I'm going to give her a spear for some good damage to start off with. Spends that meter he just got, and here's the mix. Ooh, good delay get up there, though. xh3rl3, not going to get caught. Get safe with Madame Bo. Ooh, tries to use some EX to get out of there. Don't believe that was an armored move, though. Maybe he was just looking to take to the skies, but either way, going to be in a bit of trouble here. Scorpion drops the combo at the end, but real close to closing this thing out here. One more hit could do it. There's the anti-gravity, keeps the pressure going with the Madame Bo toss. Okay, goes for a max distance there. Still hanging in there. Oh, but there it is, the mid catching xh3rl3 here. And that's going to be xh3rl3xx on the board first. Eagerly right off the rip again. Putting some space. Ooh, this is going to be a big whiff punish here. Doesn't get the full combo out of that, though. I'm not even sure if that works, to be honest. Wouldn't be surprised if it does work. The plus frames off of the bottle toss from Madame Bo do allow you to do a combo, but I don't know how tight that particular window is there for xh3rl3 to be making. Alright, they're going in for that overhead from the skies. And now xh3rl3xx about to do some damage here. Clean damage, 449. There's the armor, though. Keeping it safe with the Madame Bo projectile as well. Not a lot of life left here. There's the low. Went for the up block. Guessed wrong. And this very well could be death here from xh3rl3xx. Going to go ahead and get the low poke into the chip out situation from the flame twirl. And that is going to do it. Game 1 going to Scorpion. And here we go, back to character select. Now, are we going to be sticking to our guns? It is going to continue to be Peacemaker, stepping up to the plate here. And keeping the cameos the same as well. Madame Bo, she does allow some safety. You can take some risks. And then have her there with the bottle service to take a shot at anybody trying to connect on you. So it's not a terrible cameo, just in general, right? It's not a Peacemaker exclusive. A lot of characters can take advantage of that. And here's a solid opening now for xh3rl3xx. Scorpion taken to the skies. Lets the combo go a little early there, though. Ooh, tries to step out of the way. Sweep there with the gunshot. He's going to get a knockdown here. Point blank with these pokes. Oh, and the armor will get through. Also going to stop whatever Madame Bo was going for. Ooh, able to interrupt as well. No commitment, though, but this time the overhead will connect. Here's going to be some damage. Now, there is a breaker available, but likely going to hang on to that meter. You heard it go off like the attempt to get out, but I think Madame Bo just wasn't ready yet, so ends up holding that damage. Madame Bo gets caught. That overhead there from the skies, I don't believe it's blockable just on a normal block. I think you have to up block it, and no time to since he was recovering from having hit Madame Bo. Not to mention the chip damage on that overhead from the sky. It's like 5% raw. It's a ton of chip damage. For a single move, there's something up with that. Great way to end out rounds if they don't have the meter for, like, last breath. Or obviously, in the first round, you can end it with that, because there is no last breath available. The up block still takes a lot of damage from it, though. There's the armor to get through the bird. Goes for the low. This time, a big whiff punish here from xh3rl3. Gonna connect. Madame Bo keeps it going. Oh, nice. I like that combo. 347. We did see, however, xh3rl3xx with that Scorpion setup was getting about 45% here. So, xh3rl3 not quite as big on the damage numbers, but has a life lead here to play with. See if it can work out. Okay, I don't know how reflecting the projectile even works, but you see a lot of zoning coming out here from John Cena. Ooh, gets caught. Oh, look at that, though. Farah not there to close it out. The bird keeps it safe. Overhead is blocked. Tries to press. And this might be the end here. xh3rl going in for the fatal blow. Also going to be right before any sort of breaker is available now. So you're just going to have to hold that damage. Man, I don't even remember. Does the breaker cost all 3 bars in this game? I think it does. I know we've just been doing MKX, and I believe that one is only 2 bars. But here it's 3 bars, so actually wasn't going to have enough anyway to get out of that. At least I'm pretty sure I'm right. I do believe it's all 3. Alright, here we go. And we got Herlix with a character switch. Now, these are exhibition matches, so nobody is locked into staying on their character if they win. They are allowed to switch. So we are going to see Herlix making a change, even on the win, from Scorpion over to Ashra. Wow. Just blasting. Oh, okay, catches him with Movado. There you saw the... Oh, and also a switch and cameo. Farah now coming out on the side of Reign of Chaos. And Peacemaker does have a handful of moves that put him airborne. The Torpedo, definitely a big one. Now, all of a sudden, he goes from punishable to doing a mix-up when he's got Farah, sort of yanking him out of the animation on that. Alright, big damage here. Gonna get the full connection. 391, the armor, but keeps it safe with the Farah call in. Oh, okay, here we go. This is a big launcher there. A little bit more damage to go. This should be damage, though, from Peacemaker, able to get the punishment on that. That overhead was blocked. So here we go, Eagly now. Just trying to keep the space distance. Peacemaker definitely excels in this zoning warfare and able to get the kill with those gunshots. So Herlix trying to work his way in. Just a raw Farah to catch the low. Sonic Boom. Good damage, 337. Baits the armor out as well. Gonna get the damage here. This is a big round for Reign of Brain. Okay, good defense there, though, from Herlix. Not gonna get opened up too badly. Okay, ducks underneath. Okay, oh, just lets it rip with the Torpedo. Good blocks on the overhead, though. That could have been disastrous had it connected. And there's the overhead as well here from Herlix. Gonna go straight into Fatal Blow. No chance for any breaker, no meter for it anyway. But this is just gonna go straight double overhead, full damage. Not gonna be enough to kill, though, I would say. My guess is gonna be that there's still gonna be a little bit of life left here for Reign of Rain to work with. It's a lot, though. Boom, yep. A sliver to hang on with. Up block is good! Smart plays there from Herlix. Ooh, you see that up block attempt there, but Reign of Rain actually calling fair, maybe a little too early, maybe purposely trying to bait it. Either way. Alright. Jump in. Oh, interrupts the Farah grab, but they're point blank with the gunshots. That's going to be a combo launch here. Body shield. Okay, oh wow, why didn't it do the slash? Interesting choice there. Reign of Rain in big trouble, misses the input, but still looking deadly. The up block to stay in there. One last chance here from Herlix. Now, did build a bar, so we'll be able to actually block another move because he's got that last breath building up. Will he be able to utilize it? The uppercut from Peacemaker says no, and that's going to be Reign of Rain on the board.
Peacemaker. Booyah!
Alright, so locking in with Peacemaker here. No switching from our winner this time around. Now, does Herlix stick to Ashra? Changed over to Ashra after a win with Scorpion. Will we perhaps see Scorpion come back out to regain that momentum? We are going to instead lock in with Ashra yet again. Going to give her a chance, the demonic lady. Can she do it?
I gotta know. Do demons bump uglies?
I don't know what you just said.
Round one. Fight.
Alright, ooh, trying for some armor there, or not for some armor, for some amplified gunshots, it looks like. Big whiff on the overhead there, though. And now Peacemaker going in, the low connects. First big hit of the day here is going to go to Peacemaker. Finds some mix with that low as well. Doesn't follow up any further on that one, though. But about half of that life bar now missing here from Herlix, and about to get launched again. Forces the break. Okay, goes for the up block. Empty, though, that time from Peacemaker, so nobody home on that one. Big whiff, though, with the cameo. Not going to be able to get out of this, and this might be the end. Oh, no, not going for it, but there it is. Okay, so you see the up block there, but it's the first round, so there is no sort of getting saved by your meter. You can flawless block it to reduce the chip, but can't up block and flawless block at the same time. So it's kind of just a bad situation all around. Alright, pressure here in the corner. Uses the armor to get out. Overhead right back into the corner. And this is going to be solid damage here. Double Movado combo for 306. Okay, gunshots away. The bird catching her, trying to move in. And now we got full screen. Goes in with the Farah catch out of the sky on that overhead. And this is solid damage here from Peacemaker. 337. Interrupts Movado as well. Ashra looking rough right here. Overhead connects. This is a chance. No Movado, though, to go. And the low... Oh, armor on armor. Oh, and it didn't matter, though. Too much damage from the headbutt. So the headbutt ends up killing there. And we've got a 2-2 set with Reign of Rain tying it up. So now Hurlix weighing his options. And it looks like the option is going to be to put Ashra back on the bench. We saw Scorpion in those early 2 games bringing home the dub, and we're going to be moving back to him to see if he can do it again. That being said now, Reign of Rain's Peacemaker has built up some momentum here. So we'll see if that ends up being a factor. Scorpion Spear, no good. Gunshots from full screen, trying to get the punish, not happening. There's a big jump over, but not able to get anything going fast enough for the punish. Here's the boot. Good defense there. Gets underneath that poke, though. Or that jab. Oh, trying for some sort of tick throw setup. Not today, though. Hurlix still in block stun, so Fair's just going to fully whiff. And get some great damage here. Overhead connects. We do have another option for some more Fair damage as well here. Yep, catching it again. Jumps over the low that time, though. Jumps to the skies, does a low of his own. And now it's going to be John Cena's turn for some damage. 337 again. We've seen that combo a few times now. Mid into the low. Scorpion in position now to maybe kill here. And so Scorpion brings home round 1. Also some pretty decent positioning here. Full bar meter, though, on the side of Peacemaker. And of course, we do see Scorpion with a full stick as well. Good defense on that overhead from Farah. Low gunshot blast, though, just trekking Scorpion here, keeping him from getting too squirrely. All right, breaker comes out. All 3 bars confirmed. Oh, big whiff on the low. And that's going to be the breaker from both sides now. All the meter is gone. You see that empty teleportation as well. What does he say? He doesn't say teleport. What does he say? Anti-gravity. That's what he says. Sonic Boom. He's got to announce the powers like he's a Digimon. All right, there the throw connects. Oh, big whiff, though. Scorpion's turn to do a little damage. Double standing 4 into the spear for the restand. Spending the meter. How are we ending this? Goes right in, but a little too early. And this might allow Peacemaker to take the round. At least going to be in a really solid position to close things out. Anti-gravity. Oh, no. And he jumped up out of it. He actually might have been able to kill there, or at least threaten to. I think he could have gone to, like, just raw damage into Fatal Blow before the meter showed up, but an unfortunate drop on that punish there. Force Field is active. Gonna save him, though, from that spear. Means he gets to shoot those guns freely here. This is going to be good damage, though. Scorpion catches the hit. The spear restand. Gotta summon Farah. What's the mix? Catches with the low. Good break, though. Reign of Rain trying to stay in the lead here. Final round between these two in game number 5. Whoever takes this will be first past the halfway mark. This is huge opening now, though, for Hurlix. All right, double spear combo. Farah still not back yet. About to be online for a mixed situation. And here it is, the jump! Catches him out of the sky, and that's going to be Hurlix taking the lead here with the brutality as well. Off with his head. Scorpion back on top. Really makes you wonder, should he have stayed Scorpion the whole time? Were the scouting missions from Ashra worth it? Well, we're going to have a change in character now here from Reign of Rain, it looks like, as Sub-Zero looking to enter the fray here. I will say, not even sure if this matchup happens here. You're still welcome to switch, seen it before. But Scorpion does have a handful of normals that are going to reach through the clone. I think one of the powerful things Sub-Zero can do is the clone. But Scorpion's got a handful of moves. Not to mention, if you swing Pharah through the clone, Pharah doesn't get frozen. Right, so just innately, the Pharah cameo also bringing some tools to the table here that might be a little problematic here for the Sub-Zero clone style. But I'm not sure if that's exactly what he's going for. But you see right off the bat, there it is, the back three, that low rope of his ends up going through the clone, so you're not afraid of that sort of control game that Sub-Zero can play. All right, point blank with the dive kick. Catches him jumping. Ooh, a little early, though, with that. Sub-Zero will force the break here. Puts a clone out. Catching the low. Double low. All right, the low there from Sub-Zero. Janet tries to come out, gets caught in the crossfire, though, and ends up poking a clone. That is going to be problematic here. Big damage now for Reign of Rain. Janet keeps the combo going. It's just going to be one little extra hit, though. One more slide in there for you. Oh, and the low catch is not quite enough to kill, but the dive kick will do it. And we got Reign of Rain on the board here with this Sub-Zero pick.
Fight.
All right. Oh, gets him with the dive kick. Gonna be full damage here. Janet off the EX freeze there. Oh, drops the combo, though, unfortunately. That could have been some big damage, but still gonna get the redemption combo here with the clone catching his opponent. The breaker will come out to stop it just shy of ruining his day, though. And the overhead connects. Scorpion's turn. Double standing for into the spear. We're going to go into a mixed situation. Catches him, but drops the combo. An unfortunate time for that. Sweeps underneath it. Oh, tried to block that overhead, but gets caught. And here we go. The double Janet for the slide. Not quite enough to kill, but Sub-Zero breathing down the victory. And he goes for the low rope. But smart play from Reign of Rain to realize it's not about protecting my health anymore. I just got to hit you one more time and it's over. So now a tied up set here. 3 apiece with Reign of Rain Sub-Zero in the lead. And Sub-Zero hitting the bench. We're going to be going with a Reptile instead. And Kenshi. Okay, we're going with... I'm going to wait until they're done. I have no idea what they're picking. It could be anything. It is looking like Scorpion Pharah, though, from Herlix. So the Ashra detour is done, but it is now going to be the blind swordsman entering the fray.
You cannot trust the Black Dragon, Kenshi.
So we'll see what's up with this Kenshi. Now, using Kenshi Sub-Zero, any sort of stray hit into that cameo freeze is going to be big damage, but Pharah Scorpion is not going to make it easy on you. Okay, goes for the mix. Good defense there. Catches with the overhead, but no big follow-up. Wasn't spending the meter on it. The low connects that time. Kenshi maybe trying to take advantage of his range. There we... Oh, no, didn't spend the meter on it. Catches the jump in, though, and here's the chance. The spirit is there. Okay, what's the mix? Catches the overhead. Oh, big drop, though. Clone goes to sleep. Ooh, just out of range for the back one. And Herlix looking to maybe get a kill there. I kind of like the idea from Reign of Rain. Just, you know, having to put an end to that. Wasn't to be in a bit of trouble. Finds the opening. Oh, no. Oh, no. He gets caught again, though. The squirrely combo's working out. Full stick of meter here for Herlix. Will he spend it? No. Gonna hang on to it. EX Spear. Uses the chance to switch back to the Spirit form. And now a little bit of zoning from Kenshi. Could be problematic. There's not a lot of life on these bars. The armor from Kenshi does it. Alright, oh, no big punish there from Scorpion. Overhead, good flawless block, reducing some of that chip here. Pokes away. Nice catch there with that low overhead string. It's like Herlix has not really seen too much of that. Okay, good blocks on the overhead there. Goes for the sweep. Next hit here from Kenshi could be devastating. You see he does have a bar meter. Sub-Zero is waiting on standby. There it is, the hit, but no commitment here. Gets caught, no... Pharah available for the cancel, though. Ooh, the EX Spear will connect now. Herlix's opportunity. Pharah about to be here for a little mix-up at the end. A little too early, though. And this is big damage time now for Kenshi. We got uppercut combos here. Going for the sandwich situation. You see Farah coming out to save the day, just dumping the meter here. Kenshi, all 3 bars, trying to close this out. Overhead connects. Ooh, still your turn. On the throw. Sub-Zero about to come off cooldown here. Although he doesn't really do anything that's going to save the day here. But chip out situation, the shoulder check. Oh, this could be it. He's got Fatal Blow. Now, there's going to be some scaling on this one. And it is Sub-Zero health with that little extra, but it will not be enough. Big damage from Farah. Not even going to need Scorpion, but he'll be there for good measure. Give him the Ryu Hayabusa. Ryu Hayabusa? I said it almost.
Final round. Fight.
Alright, big overhead. Nice backdash to get out of there. It is still Farah's turn, it seems like. Or not Farah, but whoever character she's playing with like that. She seems plus off of that, so you really got to respect the follow-ups. And it just comes out of nowhere. Half of these moves where they're just all of a sudden airborne, it's a real rough time to be in. I think you can just do it out of her forward dash, right? When she's on your back, if you forward dash, you kind of jump forward, and I think that you can just do it there. Big damage here from Kenshi. Overhead connects. Gonna get the follow-up here. Oh, nope, overhead again. Still your turn. The spirit is gone. Tries for the low, but the armor will put an end to it. Oh, yeah, don't want you on my computer. Oh. Catches him with the armor. I haven't seen that move in a while. That's, I believe, one of the new reversal moves here for Kenshi. Oh, big juggle here. Last chance, Herlix. One more hit could do it here. There's no meter to stop a big finish here. The armored shoulder, I'm not sorry, the armor, but the amplified one. Oh no, and a huge drop! And he gets chipped out. That is unfortunate. I think he might have actually got hit there, but either way, a really unfortunate drop for Herlix means that that is going to be Reign of Rain with the lead here.
Peacemaker.
So now, Reign of Rain going to go back over to Peacemaker. Had enough with his little excursion over to Sub-Zero, Kenshi and Sub-Zero. But Herlix going to be sticking with the Scorpion guns. That's been doing him the most work here. But it does look like Farah might be taking a seat in exchange for Janet. I don't really know what Janet brings to the table here that Farah does not. I think if you're getting away with the Farah stuff, stick to her. When you're fighting characters that are, or players that are interrupting the Farah stuff, then maybe it's a better idea to switch over to Janet. But I think just Farah gives you so many more opportunities to do something crazy, do something unsafe, and then all of a sudden Farah's there to just keep your turn. And if you're playing against players that aren't patient enough, where they just keep getting caught all the time, or against players that, you know, they just don't have the reactions to interrupt some of those windows there, so you just keep mixing them safely over and over, I think it's a good idea to stick with Janet. And we haven't really seen a ton of Reign of Rain interrupting the Farah stuff, so, you know, he's just been able to occasionally block it properly here, which is big, but we've also seen Scorpion get away with plenty of hits here. The random spear will get caught by the bottle service there from Madame Bo, and this is now time for some Peacemaker damage. Breaker will come out, the force field there. No more spear. Gunshot away. Catches the low. Too far for the follow-up, but still just letting it rip anyway. Herlix getting some damage going. Oh no, that's a big whiff on the spear. And that is going to cost him his life there. Reign of Rain taking round number 1 of game 4. Potential set point here available if Reign of Rain can have one more of these. Oh, keeping the block pressure strings going. Good defense here, though, from Herlix. As soon as I say that, though, tries to take his turn. Gets caught in the process. Not big damage, though, because there's no cameo available here for Reign of Rain to really extend with. Okay, poke, his turn. We do have full Farah available now as well, so a lot of options can start to happen. There it is, the dash into the overhead. Double kicks into the spear as well. Scorpion damage about to be on deck, and we're going to see another Farah setup. Too early again, though. So just a big whiff there, unfortunately, from Scorpion. All right, and here's the chip pressure. Goes for the low instead. Caught him sleeping. And Risk of Rain. Oh no! Oh no! He whiffed it, but then no punish. Looks like Herlix thought it was over. Last chance here. We are going to see the fatal blow. I don't know if this is going to be enough, though. The scaling on it is a bit of a factor. I think he might actually be all right, but just barely. And no meter from Reign of Rain to get out of this either. Oh, close to death. Okay, uses Madame Bo. And the up block, smartly done there from Herlix. Not going to let him get away with that. All right, here we go. Potential final round here. Reign of Rain forces the break. All that meter now gone from Scorpion. Reign of Rain gets caught with the overhead, but a big drop on the standing 4 there. Unfortunate for Herlix. Quick little throw there from Peacemaker. Going to get the side switch. Lots of room to run away with now, though. Okay, whiffs. Catches him with the low, just barely. Oh, goes for the double spear. That is an unfortunate drop. The nerves may be starting to kick in here for Herlix. Low connects, and the lag, if that's what that was. I don't actually know, but he, like, teleported to the other side. Unfortunate. Herlix back-to-back hits just not going his way. And now we've got the bottle service combos. Oh, he lets it go early. Going to go for a throw here instead. Herlix still in some big trouble, and this could be it. Doesn't finish him off. One last chance. The low connects. Double standing 4. Okay, I mean, if he gets one more mix, he actually could do this here. He's going to call her in right here. And the wake-up Madame Bo will finish it. And that is going to be Reign of Rain taking it 5-3. Very well done. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. And thank you for watching.